What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Summary. I'm your host, Kyle. With me is Steve. Steve this morning is struggling with technical difficulties. So here at Nothing But Reds, it's tradition. We handle all of our technical difficulties after the start of the show. Like the scheduled start time, we decide to handle everything then. So we're going to try to see if we can get this microphone to work.
By the way, we handle it all in-house. None of it's outsourced.
Yeah, no, we
We
don't
are the
outsource.
technical we are the technical experts
Maybe
that
that's why we
handle
have so many technical difficulties.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
would
god.
imagine that is the case. Tell me, folks, let me know in the chat. How do I sound here?
You
Do I
sound
sound
great now.
Okay. Is it loud enough?
You're loud and clear right now. I'll let you know if it goes bad.
Yeah, you're going to go, "Oh no.
Dude,
Oh
that's it
no. It's
literally
bad."
it breaks my heart when that static kicks in.
I know. All right, let me give the folks a little backstory. Actually, shout out to everybody that's in here today. Let's start there. It looks like we have Beth, Hannah, Liz, of course, Shayna, Oyvind, what's up? Chris. I don't think
Kenny
I'm missing
G,
Supreme
LFC Aaron,
Architect.
Dustin, legends.
Absolute legends in here mixing it up with us on a Sunday morning. I think I'm gonna start this morning with a little bit of the backstory behind this microphone.
Please do.
So I got a microphone. I got the same brand that Kyle got.
Right. His
And
Stevens is the newer model, just to be fair. Like here, we'll lift it up and we'll show him. See this cheap ass microphone, $30, right? Does the job, but Steve's looks more Howard Sterny. So
um these microphones get great reviews, by the way. This
they
is
do. They do.
they're good they're very very good microphones. Very good value microphones. And everything was fine for like one episode, and then it started to break down and the world started caving in around me. So I actually have to use Firefox instead of Google Chrome because of StreamYard issues. Now I use Kyle Firefox. Think about that. That's like
Dude, I
2006.
I was just about to say the fact that you have to use Firefox instead of you might as well just bring back Internet Explorer.
Oh, I
R.I.P.
think
by the
Internet
way.
Explorer is still a thing. No,
No, it's
on.
no, it's dead.
So what do they use? Edge now? Is it
It's
Edge?
got to be Edge. That piece of crap.
Oh God. So, anyways, the mic. I can use the mic in Zoom. I can use it on phone calls. Okay, the volume is low. That's good to know.
So
Thank you.
go to your settings and adjust the
Yeah, no,
volume.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
Is this better? Let me
Oh,
know in
that's
the
better.
chat if this is better.
That's much better for me. Appreciate you guys.
Guys, let me know in the chat if we are on par here.
Yeah, don't listen to me. Just listen to the people in the chat.
Um,
Kenny asked
yeah.
new chair. No, but I greased it. I greased it. I cooked some bacon, just poured the whole pan on the chair. Just greased it up.
I was actually going to ask you, I didn't even know that you knew what grease was. What kind of grease did you use?
Bacon grease.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, you
Did you not
didn't.
just hear the story? I poured the whole pan
No,
on the
you didn't.
chair.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Did
I
you
just used
actually grease the chair?
No, I just used WD-40.
All right. Well, that's a little different.
I know it
You
is.
oiled the chair. I thought you
I
meant like grease, which is a
I
little bit different.
lubricated it. I
Yes.
lubricated this bad boy up.
Yes. All right, guys, let me know how the sound is. Scale of 1 to 10, how's my volume? 10
Dude,
being perfect and 1 being just I'm still on the moon,
you're
according to
you're
Supreme.
perfect in my eyes, Steve. I just
Okay,
need to go to
anyways.
the best comment I've ever seen, I think. Starting stream in stoppage time. So appropriate for today's show. I think that's an underrated comment. Shout out to I'm going to try this one. Osayue Agbantane. Thank you. Didn't get that right. Okay. Steve, continue your story.
Yeah, so anyways, I had to go through this whole rigmarole to get a new mic cuz I thought the mic was broken. Part of me thought it was StreamYard, not really sure. Um Turns out there was nothing wrong with the mic because I had a brand new mic sent to me and I have the same issues. And it's only with StreamYard. I've reached out to StreamYard support. They told me to use Firefox. Then they told me to use Chrome. And like, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I'm on a MacBook Pro. I have no special settings, nothing. I'm just plugging wires in like everybody else.
Yeah.
And it's just it's not cutting it, but right now it sounds like I'm locked in. It sounds like I am dialed in with this microphone. And this would be the first appearance this microphone has made in what, Kyle? Maybe a year?
Dude, I love it. I love your audio. Like it now, everyone's saying audio is fine, but Kyle's audio is clear and louder. Kyle's mic sounds more professional.
It does. It does. But I also think your room is different than mine. You have a carpeted room, right?
Yes, I do, and that makes a big difference. But regardless, I still think the microphone sounds better than when you wear the headgear.
Um, I am in the process of building myself a new office in where we're adding some square footage to our home in where the basement was. We're finishing our basement. Let me just.
Yeah, you said everything, but we're finishing the basement.
I know. I'm like, we're on the airways. Like, how much do I say here? But
I know.
we're finishing our basement.
Oh,
And
that's so funny.
not that anybody knows where I live, but feel free to stop by. By the way, we're finishing our basement, and I'm putting an office down there. It's gonna be. I might get like some sound stuff that goes on the wall to like absorb
Oh,
the sound,
yeah.
and
I've
almost
looked
make
into
it like
that.
a little studio, but like just like a ghetto one, not nothing real, nothing
I've always
expensive, just
after, after
standard
I get this
sound
new
stuff.
chair, dude. After I get this new chair, I need to do that. I need to set up like some like soundproofing stuff with like some lights, make it a good studio. You know what I mean?
You can put
And
that stuff on the walls. I think you can probably get them on Amazon, and
oh,
you
they're
just
cheap. Yeah,
nail them
I've
to the walls. You just want to make sure they're the same color as the walls. Otherwise, they just stick out like a sore thumb.
I'm gonna use some egg carts. I think people have used those before. They nail those to the wall. That's
Really?
the get. That's the ghetto way to do it. That's what I've seen people do.
Well, let me ask you this, Kyle. Who do you know is doing that?
No one important.
Someone you know in real life, or just people on the internet?
I think I've seen it in a show before. I don't even think I know people in real life who do it.
Huh.
I mean, maybe it
Yeah.
was just a joke. Maybe it was like, oh, this will be funny. Let's nail egg cartons to it instead of actual foam sound things.
Well, I guess you just need anything that's going to absorb some sound.
Yeah,
That's the
maybe.
Poundland way to do it. Move the gimp out of the basement, bro. Well, there are some weird comments coming in here. I don't
Yo,
understand
I
any of
love it. Yo, this is a crazy day, man. After following a crazy game yesterday, man, Steve, let's just get into Darwin Nunez, the legend, the hater. What apparently there was a chant sung yesterday during the match because I can't understand half the chants unless they're coming from Liverpool fans saying that Darwin's just a cheap Andy Carroll, bro. Darwin Nunez, it's just unbelievable what he was able to do yesterday, man. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. I said this to you yesterday, and you were like, I don't really remember what you're talking about. Mane's header, the glancing header at Aston Villa. You don't remember that. It was...
Not really.
Oh, my God.
If I saw a replay, I'm sure I'd recognize it right away.
Oh, my God, dude. That's what it reminded me of. And the build-up to it. Endo winning the ball back. McAllister's left-footed cross. I mean, McAllister just glanced up and put it on a fucking platter for Darwin. I love this team, dude. I love this team.
Let me tell you this, Kyle. Or let me tell you all of this. All of you this. I know everybody's heard it, but I literally looked at my wife yesterday when we were watching the match. We were in like the 96th minute. I said, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. It's just what they do. I said, if you want to win titles, these are the matches you have to figure out. And we've done it so many times in the past, but we've also come up short and taken a lot of draws in that scenario. You know, I've been critical of how many draws we've had over the last, we'll call it 7 years. Just
Sure.
Way too many draws. But they pulled it out yesterday, and that was a really, really good sign. Literally, like, at the death.
2 games in a row now.
Yeah. Like, yesterday was, like, legit, though.
Legit
in the
death.
waning seconds.
Right.
I don't remember what minute Van Dijk scored in.
It was 118th.
Wow.
That's unreal, right?
It's ridiculous. All right,
Yeah.
so then 118. So there were still 12 minutes. No.
No.
Yeah,
There
there
was
were still 2
left.
minutes. Yeah. Okay. Man.
I think
Um.
the best
For
part about that, one, let me just bring up this. So when you turned to your wife and you said, we're gonna do this. This is what we do. Did she look at you like, okay?
No,
Yeah.
I think she just knew that I was really stressed and focused and nervous, and
Yeah.
she just probably took what I said and was like, "Huh, all right, like
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll see." And
So
then,
that go ahead.
um, Dustin says Steve called the Van Dyke goal.
Maybe in the when you predicted who would score, you said Van Dyke.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like he feels like a safe bet these days. No, I'm just kidding. But,
Yeah.
um, sorry, what'd you ask me?
No, so the second thing I was gonna say is I knew what happened because I was working yesterday. I knew what happened before I watched the game. Even as I'm watching the game and I knew what was gonna happen, I was getting nervous. I was getting stressed. I was getting amped up, right? Seeing like even in the buildup, after Simikas's shot was blocked and it came back out, I'm like, oh my God, when are we actually gonna score this goal? And then it just happened. It almost like it was came up out of nowhere. And I think for me, it was seeing we know Nunez is just passionate. Like the dude's just a dog. Run into the fans. And Van Dyke, I don't know if you saw this, bro, but Van Dyke kind of like put his arm around him. He was like, "Yo, look at the fans. This is what the fans do." Right? And then Nunez just kind of like exploded and he was like, "I bleed Liverpool." Like the dude is just embodies what it means to be a Liverpool player.
He's just one heck of a footballer, and he's been pretty unlucky this year with all the bounces and the posts, and but you can tell like his heart's in it. Like that man works and he deserves to have those moments. And thank God for the skill side of things that he was able to finish that off. I mean, I'm watching that, and how do you let McAllister turn and put in a left-footed cross like that?
Yeah, I
How
don't know.
is nobody like? Oh, by the way, in basketball, we'd call that an and one. Darwin got pushed. He was getting pushed in midair. That was a fadeaway header,
Fade
bottom
away.
corner, unbelievable. Keeper frozen.
Dude didn't know
Frozen
what to do.
cells. Didn't even know what day it was. And
He just watched the ball go by. He goes, "Oh shit."
that, Kyle, that's magic. What happened yesterday is magic. It's like the Origi moment I said yesterday when Pickford hit it and then it went off the bar and 90 plus minute. That's really good.
I wanted to start doing like memes of the week. And so this is the first one. But yeah, keep going. I know what you mean. Like with you said the Origi header, and then there was one other one you used, another example. You said it was
Allison's header.
Allison's header, right?
Where it just feels surreal.
Yeah.
It feels like it's only Liverpool that can pull certain things off. I mean, we're talking at the death. The
Literally
embers have completely burnt out.
Dude, everyone was exhausted. I mean, you saw Gomez. I don't know what time it was, but Gomez, that lazy ass cross, and then he challenged and he missed it, and we almost gave up a goal at the other end. Like everyone was tired, right? And then Darwin just to get it done. I mean, I'm just imagining myself as a Forest fan, right? Because Forest fans are all pissed off right now about, it happened after 30 extra seconds, and people don't take into account it's a minimum of 8, right? It's a minimum of 8. Not to mention they're increasing the time because the amount of stoppages in regular time now. I mean, you had what's his face? One of the dudes like pretended he couldn't walk off the pitch. As soon as he got to the sideline, he starts walking. I can't just like shut up.
There's a lot to unpack there. Liz says, "Fadeaway header, Steven 2024." Maybe that's a good quote that we need to hang on to.
No, seriously, Liz has a full thing right now.
Yeah, I love it. And it was like, watch it again. Wait. Go back to that. Yeah.
I am.
But like that was Nunez's header on the left.
Like
I think they have it almost backwards. He got pushed and still made it. Or bumped or whatever. But
yeah.
look, Forest fans, I would be upset too because of the loss. Not so much because of like the rule with Tierney and should they have gotten the ball back. Like, to my understanding, Konate got kicked in the head. Very, very high.
Oh, I saw the still shot of that. Yeah.
Who knows if there was actually contact made? I haven't like dug too deep into it, but I understand it's tough to think you're going to steal a point and then lose it. But the team that deserved to win won. Like, the points went where they were supposed to go.
Absolutely.
We had plenty of chances and things like that. So there was the Konate piece, and then there's also the Matt Sells piece. Like, clearly he's wasting time because Jaden Dan's pretty sure he hit him in the stomach, and Sells was grabbing his skull like somebody rung his bell.
Not only that, but then he got his knee assessed. Did you miss that?
Yeah. What are we doing? So what do you have? A total? Okay, Matt Sells, total body injury.
He's just like, I saw it. I mean, it was pretty rough. But if anything, he like got the wind knocked out of him. Dan's just gets up and like shakes his head. He's good to go. Sells is getting a full body scan on the pitch.
Yeah, they're giving him an MRI. They're giving him manual tests. Like, holy crap,
dude, it's unreal, man. Just but I get it. I mean, they want the point. I mean, you're battling relegation, and you're playing. And by the way, that's the first time we've won at the City Ground since 1984.
Didn't we lose there last year?
Yeah, we've lost all that stuff.
We lost there 3-1.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. I got some more memes here. Well, no, I don't. Those were the only two. But interesting fact, shout out to LFC Transfer Room here. So, look at that, Steve. Today was the first time that Alexis McAllister, Soboslai, and Endo shared the pitch together since December.
And probably back then, we didn't even care for Endo much.
I know. No one, honestly, like, it was so weird when Endo first started. Well, no, by December we did. We knew what we got with Endo. Recently, he's been great. But
he looked off the pace in the beginning. I remember there was a couple games where he would just give the ball away or go down softly. It was against Bournemouth or Sheffield United. I remember he just looked poor.
Dude, talk about a garbage team this season. Sheffield United. Oh my God, they're struggling.
Well, what do you expect when you have the CEO and founder of McBurney's Burger Joint leading the front line?
Let's go to McBurney's.
Bro, what a game today, guys. Way to get the win. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, man. Let's go to McBurney's.
Let's go to McBurney's.
Dude, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, my God.
McBurney's it is.
Oh, God. Just to touch on some other stuff, and then we can continue chatting. So if you guys haven't seen this, Michael Edwards, if he were to come back to Liverpool, wants full control of the club, which I would be all for. I don't see this happening. But this is legit reporting via Fabrizio Romano. This has been going around because I think Michael Edwards has been a free agent since he left, Steve, right? Am I wrong in that?
I think his goal was to take a break, and
yeah,
looks like he's taking a break, and we're like, all right, your break's over.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Come on back, and I hope we do the same with Klopp.
I will say this, though. George Smetka, or Jorge, no, it's George Smetka, whatever his name is. He's going to go down as a legendary sporting director because look who he brought in.
No, I know.
Unbelievable. I know. I don't care how many release clauses he paid. Look who that brought in.
No, seriously. Like, he came in and was like, I kind of know what I'm doing, but let me grab Endo. I'll take the World Cup winning number 10, McAllister. Soboslai, he's 80 million. Grab him too. Pick him up. Was that it?
No, he got oh, dude, I feel terrible. Who else did he got? One more.
Oh yeah, he's like Gravenberch. He's like He's like, yeah, grab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. And not to mention, dude, they're all like Soboslai's 22 or 23. Gravenberch is 21. McAllister, Endo, I know Endo's older, but we got some youth, fam. And not only that, man. Oh, by the way, I wanted to bring this up. Sorry, I know I change topics pretty quick and pretty frequently. Harvey Elliott, when he was taken off, was pissed. And I don't blame him. I thought Harvey Elliott was having a phenomenal game yesterday. I don't know how you
Harvey.
felt about that
I love
because
Harvey, man.
I wanted to
always
get your
enjoy
take
watching
on
him
it.
play. I think it's okay to be pissed. I think we've seen that with Salah a lot over the years. Whenever he gets taken off, and Klopp seems to be okay with it. It shows that they want to be out there, that they're hungry. Look, we needed to make some changes. But also, Harvey played 1,000 minutes last week. Him and Diaz ran for 140 minutes straight. It was unbelievable.
The whole team did. God.
No, but like those guys legit like just were in the whole match. Running back like end to end. Defending and attacking. Like touchline to touchline.
Apparently, we got the McAllister thing wrong, but okay, appreciate that. So Julian Ward signed him before Schmatke came in.
Oh no, we made that mistake, Kyle.
I know, dude. It's unforgivable. Let's just quit YouTube.
God. Let's just turn off. Wait, shut it down. Guys, it's been real.
No, but for real though, I mean, I actually thought Schmatke did. But regardless, it was a release clause. But yeah, dude, these players, they're just like, I mean, look at who played in the Carabao Cup final, dude. You got Bobby Clark, Jaden Dans, or what's his name? Is it Jaden Dans? I think that's his first name.
Well, he's one heck
good.
of a player.
He's good.
He's going to become what we needed Ryan Brewster to be.
My God. What a shame of a career. Poor Ryan Brewster, man. I feel so bad for that man.
He's still got to only be like 24.
Yeah, no, he's young. God, that's sad. We got 23 million for that kid. 23 million. We got more for Ryan Brewster than Dominic Solanke.
Yeah, he'll be 24 in April.
Wow. You think we'll buy him back?
I'm going to do something really fun here.
Let's see.
Oh, boy.
While you do that, I want to touch on Mo Salah's predicted return. So according to Paul Joyce, the title showdown with Man City is a realistic target for Salah. This is weird, dude. This might be the first time since Salah's been at Liverpool where he's actually been out for like an extended period of time, it feels like. Salah's usually always healthy.
I mean, he missed that Barca game.
Oh, yeah, but that's like one game. You know, like 1, 2, 3 games at a time, that's fine. But I feel like Salah's been out for a while. Maybe it's only because of AFCON. Maybe that's why it feels that way. There was like AFCON, then he was injured when he came back, then he got injured again. Maybe that's why it seems so long. But Alisson, it's a long-term injury. And I feel it boiling up right now. I feel it boiling up. How does a goalkeeper keep getting injured like this? Okay.
I just want to say one thing here. Ryan Brewster. Let me just backtrack here.
Oh, yeah, let's go back.
Was last with us for the 2019-2020 season. Since then, he's been with Sheffield United. It's been a combination of 1 year in the Premier League, 2 years in the Championship, and now they're back up. In 4 seasons.
Oh, wait. Can I guess?
Yeah. How many goals in 4 seasons? Across 2 years in the Championship and 2 years in the Premier League.
2.
4.
Oh.
3 of them came in the 21-22 season in the Championship. Since then, he scored 0 his first year with them. He scored 1 last season and 0 this season.
How many days has he been out injured, though?
So that's 3 seasons, 1 goal. And the other season, the 4th season, he had 3. How much has he been out injured? Oh, I have no idea. But there's matches played here. 27, 14, 16, 11. So he's played 41.
That's not a lot. Because you
50,
play like
57, 67 games, 4 goals, Kyle. He's a striker.
That's a bad dude. He's only played 67 games. He's been there for 4 years.
Yep.
That's pretty bad.
Yep.
Wow. Well, at least we got Darwin. And also Gakpo, dude. What's going on with Gakpo? He hasn't been good. He hasn't been good. I was really impressed with Gakpo when we first got him. Like, really, really impressed. I was thinking to myself, like, how is Jota and Darwin going to come back into this starting lineup with Gakpo playing the way he is? And I just don't think he's been that great. I think he's making the wrong decisions in the final third. The one that sticks out to me yesterday was just he had Darwin and Elliott wide open in the 6-yard area and decides to go for goal and hits the side of the net. That's just a bad decision. And I don't know. I just wanted to get your thoughts on it, dude. He's not passing the eye test recently for me.
That's a good way to put it. It's the eye test. Everyone's allowed to miss an opportunity to dump one off for a tap in. Everybody's allowed to be selfish and make mistakes. He just doesn't look very good overall. I don't think he looks bad, but facility time says Gakpo trying too hard. I think that maybe he's in his head a little bit. Maybe he's lacking a little bit of confidence. He just seems a little frantic, almost like he's trying to move faster than he has to. Like he's trying to like outpace the actual game. He ends up running himself into trouble. Like slow down, dump it off, make a run, get ahead on the ball. You don't need to try to dribble past people. Now, don't get me wrong. He could dribble.
He can.
He's got some skill, but you're not Luis Diaz. Like, and you don't have the pace of Darwin. So you can stop trying to be cute and just like, I don't know, be a little bit more conservative. That's what I'd say. We love him though. I feel like he just scored not too long ago, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad by any means. He's got to make better decisions. The last few games, I just haven't been impressed with him. And it's ironic because the last few games he's been getting chances. It's like, because he didn't play for a while. You know, he was second fiddle to our, normal like Darwin and Jota when Jota was healthy. But now Jota's out. Darwin was out for a while. Gakpo, here's your chance, bro. And he isn't capitalizing. And for me, I feel like players under Klopp usually capitalize. When they're given the chance, you see players come in, you're like, holy crap, why is that guy not playing every week? Great example are these young guys. These young guys coming in and they're really playing well. You're like, damn, we actually have talent everywhere. We actually have depth. And you look at defenders too, right? You look at how Joe Gomez filled in for Robertson and Tsimikas when he was out. You're like, damn, Joe Gomez should be freaking left back. Like, he's really good. But Gakpo just hasn't been doing what these other players are doing. So I just needed to bring that up. I got to plug my charger in.
I got to ask a question of the chat. Look, I know we have world-class players everywhere. We have some serious talent. And Mo Salah is Mo Salah, and we know that. And he's going to lead the team in every stat there is, even with these missed matches. But let me just pose the question. Is Joe Gomez player of the season?
He's damn near player of the season.
Kyle, yesterday he played center mid. He was attacking at one point as well. Then he played left back. Then he played.
Wait, let me stop you there.
Then he transferred.
Let me stop you there. Is Joe Gomez the new James Milner?
I don't know about that.
No.
Because I don't think Joe Gomez could be 99% penalty taker.
Dude. Oh yeah, that's true.
He could be. You're right.
Dude, wait. I gotta share this meme. Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh my God.
All right, let me continue while you find it.
Yeah, you keep going.
He played left back. Then he had to rotate and play center back when so-and-so was, I think Konate had rolled up forward. And then he played right back. He played 4 positions in one game.
Dude.
And we didn't even notice it was happening. He was just everywhere.
Could you have predicted last game that he would play in the midfield?
No.
I saw Joe Gomez start in the midfield. I'm like, what the hell are we doing?
I know. Didn't we just do that though last match too though?
Yeah.
Isn't this the second one in a row?
Right. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
But he started. He started there. It was Bobby Clark, McConnell, and Gomez, wasn't it? Against Luton? It was something unreal.
Yeah.
Liz says Milner light. I need to share this meme because it's literally Joe Gomez now. But let's see what the chat says.
Look, I know Joe Gomez isn't the player of the season, but one could argue he's been more valuable to us than most other players. Because Robertson and Tsimikas went down, he filled in. He didn't just put in a shift at left back. He kept us in games at left back.
Yeah, he
balled for like 8 weeks.
He was so good.
And now he's proven to be versatile. Sure, he's not the player of the season, but I just think he deserves a little bit of credit, and I needed to over-exaggerate just a tad to show how much I appreciate Joe Gomez this season.
I think we all appreciate Joe Gomez, and I know calling him player of the season is the exaggeration part, but I'm honestly not off thinking about Joe Gomez be contending for player of the season because of how well he filled in. I mean, the consistency that Joe Gomez has showed this season is more consistent than I think I've ever seen him be. I don't know if that's down to maturity. I don't know what it is. The new contract, maybe he's got a little cash in his pocket now. He's feeling better. I don't know. He's playing a lot better, though. All right. Let me share this.
You're freezing on me for a second there.
I know. It's because of I was sharing stuff. All right. We should be good now. I should be better. Am I still freezing?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You seem okay.
All right. You're being weird.
You seem all right.
All right. Let me just share this one time, and then we'll be done with this talk. This is a classic meme. I've saved this, never used it on the show. But the James Milner part is now Joe Gomez. All right? Joe Gomez can fill in anywhere.
No, dude, I think you're right.
Dude, I love this so much.
Like, even it might not look pretty, but I just feel like he's not going to blow it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
He can just fill a gap for you. And this is a perfect example. For those of you that don't know anything about Flex Seal or Flex Tape, I'm pretty sure, Kyle, this stuff actually works. Like,
I know, I've heard
commercials
it's amazing.
Are junk. But yeah, people are patching roofs with pieces of their duct tape.
Dude, Flex Tape is this guy. So there was the OxyClean guy, right? In this show, we're not sponsored by any of this, okay? No affiliation. There was the OxyClean guy.
OxyClean guy. I think he passed.
I know he did, yeah. And now there's this guy. This guy is amazing. Amazing stuff, dude.
Yeah. That is Joe Gomez. But is he player of the season?
He's up there. He's got to be up there, dude.
I mean, it's probably Virgil and Mo Salah.
Yeah, how about Virgil having a hell of a season, dude? He's back to his absolute best.
Yeah, I mean, has
Dustin
he been
said
past
that,
yet, or is it still no?
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Someone let us know if he's been dribbled past yet, because if not, then he should be getting a shout for PFA Player of the Season. Because nobody's running away with it this year. Like last year, Haaland, of course. 2017, 18, whatever year it was, Salah, no brainer. The PFA Player of the Season and that stuff. But this year, if Virgil doesn't get dribbled past, it's going to be the same as it was a few years ago. He's in the conversation.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, not being dribbled past for damn near 700 days is an unreal feat. Like, it was big news when someone dribbled past him. You know? It's like, damn. But that's rare. You're never going to see a defender like that again, I feel like. But this season, Van Dijk, after coming back from his injury, was criticized like, oh, he's a little hesitant. He's not fully fit. He's not committing to challenges. Van Dijk has been his absolute best this season. Absolute best this season, offensively and defensively. And on top of that, he's got Konate coming up, who Konate yesterday, he's so good. Okay, Konate, you have 3 months to become the best defender in the world, and then I win my guarantee. I've been calling it for 3 years, okay? If he's the best defender in the world by the end of the season, which he's not going to be, then I called it.
All right, listen, please don't forget Big Joel Matip. He's still here. Do we re-sign him?
No.
But so what happens then, Kyle? So you take somebody who was playing absurdly well.
So good.
He was better than Konate at points.
Dude, he's the most underrated Liverpool defender ever, I feel like. He's got to be. Like, he's just so criminally underrated. Nobody, us as fans, we definitely know Joel Matip is great, right? He had some injury issues. But if you're another fan, doesn't matter who you're a fan of, nobody is thinking to themselves, oh, yeah, Joel Matip, what a defender. Nobody. They're thinking, oh, Joel Matip. Okay. He's good.
No, he is. But here's why I think it's possible that we re-sign him. If you look at it on paper, it probably doesn't make much sense. Like, he's probably not a particularly cheap wage. It's probably not super high either. But he's also older, and he's coming off an ACL, and he's had other injuries in the past. The other side of the coin is his body has had all this time to rest. The only thing damaged is like one ligament in the knee, and it's a big injury. But he's had a chance to kind of rest everything else to some extent. And I think it may be worth giving him a 1-year extension, because what's the alternative? Like, do you think we're going to go sign some big money center back in the summer?
If we get a new manager, yes, we're getting a new manager. So absolutely. New managers guarantee new signings.
Okay. Well,
so there's 3 really. Okay. So you can, all right, let's just say we get Xabi Alonso, right? There's a lot of heavy links out there too, saying we've offered him a 3-year contract, and he's
for
pretty
who?
To Xabi.
Oh yeah. I did see the 3-year contract.
Yeah. So let's just say we get Xabi. He's bringing over 1 or 2 of the following: Frimpong, whatever the hell his name is. The guy the left-footed center back, Hickapi, either him,
yeah,
or Tapsoba, or Jonathan Tah. He's still there, right? Or no?
I don't know, but Frimpong right back.
Like he's a right back center back hybrid, right? And
Frimpong,
I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
I don't know if he plays center back, but
I feel like he could. But
a left-footed center back would be nice for depth. Nobody's stepping in there. Nobody's playing there.
Now, but okay, so this is kind of what I was touching on. I was thinking about this last night, because when I saw that Frimpong was linked with like coming over to Liverpool if Xabi came, I was thinking to myself, that's weird. Right now we play 4 defenders, and they're basically wing backs. I feel like Frimpong isn't that. So it makes sense if he plays 3 central defenders. I don't know a lot about his tactics yet. I haven't really looked into it. But if he plays 3 central defenders and you got Frimpong, that would change everything, dude. We might have a massive overhaul if he plays 3 central defenders.
We better not have a massive overhaul, Kyle. We just overhauled. Like, fill some little gaps. Get some more center back depth. I guess like 1 more midfielder. Maybe another like true right winger, or like just let Harvey loose there as Mohamed Salah's backup and like keep it that way. It also depends what happens with Salah this summer. Like, we don't know. But with Thiago leaving and if Matip leaves, that's probably $350K off the books. Just a clean swap that we can use.
Yeah.
To pay new players. But like, we can't forget about Trent in all of this. Like, Connor Bradley deserves to play when Trent is healthy. I would say Connor Bradley deserves to play all the cup matches, deserves to play when Trent is injured and when we need to rotate. If you don't plan on putting Trent in midfield, then Connor Bradley will not be a regular player. And neither would Frimpong. If we keep the same system, neither of them would really sniff the pitch because none of them are close to Trent's level.
Look, there's no way we keep the same system if Xabi comes over. There's no way. And I honestly think if you're a manager and you try to change your system to fit the new team you're going to, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go with what's working. So if it's a back three.
Stop.
What?
There's a comment from Halor here very recently, and I need you to read it.
Look, you can never count Vandenberg out, dude. You cannot count him out.
We love to joke about Vandenberg, legend.
Well, absolutely.
But I think this is a serious comment, Kyle. And is he actually balling at Mainz?
Dude, I haven't even taken a look at where Sepp Vandenberg is. As far as I knew, this man was on loan at Preston. As far as I knew. I had not been paying attention to this guy.
Wait, this is breaking news, Kyle.
Oh my god, dude!
If we see Sepp in a kit next year, like we might see him when they come and play in the USA. Like he'd be at those types of matches.
I would lose my mind, dude. I might buy a Vandenberg kit. Do you think they sell those? I don't know.
If not, you can just make it custom.
Yeah, I don't know if they make those.
Yeah, you can find one. You probably have to do it like in the summer when he's back, like in the official squad.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Make sure you leave a like on the video. And those of you channel members and those donating to the channel, we appreciate your support. A lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes here, paying for the StreamYard software, Canva, different things like that. So you guys keep the channel going. So we appreciate it very much. Kenny G says Thiago's salary will pay for a player. Yeah, Thiago's on nearly $200K a week. And so going back to what you said, I don't think we give Matip an extension. And the reason is because he's on a long-term injury. The extension would come when he's still injured. And I don't think that's smart. I think you just let him walk.
Matip?
Yeah.
Nah, I'd say keep him.
Okay.
You got a guy that knows the system. He'd be a depth guy. I think he'd be okay not being a regular starter, especially coming off the injury. Like, he's a Liverpool guy. I don't think they'll keep him, but I would.
Dude.
Because, I just saw this comment too, so now I'm looking up Sepp Vandenberg.
Dude, you got to look it up now.
He's got 2 goals in 21 appearances. His rating on who scored is 6.96 as a central defender.
And he plays for Mainz, so that's probably amazing.
And he's 22 years old. What's going on with this?
Dude, is Sepp Vandenberg the best player in Europe?
I mean, is this real?
I just don't.
Wait, you guys got to stop messing. Well, Oivan said that the first real Sepp Vandenberg comment.
Yeah,
the first series, and that might be kind of true. Actually, when we signed him, we were kind of excited. We were like, "Oh, this is supposed to be really good."
Yeah,
this was a decade ago, though.
Yeah, it was. He's the best young Dutch player ever, right? It's like, oh man.
Yeah, but somebody help me understand, dude. He's in the 99th percentile for aerial duels won, the 91st percentile for blocks, 99th percentile for aerial duels won. Is he
keep going.
Aerial god?
Wait. Hold on. Keep going. What else is read
clearances
these...
73rd, interceptions 72. The rest is still in the green and very good.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up, dude. We're doing this. I don't care who you are. We are doing this.
Versus other center backs, his non-penalty goals are in the 93rd percentile.
Oh my God, Sepp Vandenberg. What an absolute. This dude's picture is still the picture from the 1920 season. Jesus. All right.
It looks like, if this is correct, he makes 10.3K per week.
Legendary.
He makes $40,000 a month.
Sepp Vandenberg makes $40,000 a month. All right, hold on a second. Sorry if it's starting to freeze a little bit. I'm about to share FBref, the only statistics site that I go to. Let's break it out. Sepp Vandenberg, okay, versus center backs. All right, in the top 5 leagues. Non-penalty goal,
Scroll
Stevie
down,
called
though,
it.
because we don't need to look at that stuff. Scroll down to the defending. Look at these numbers.
This is
Ariel's one.
okay. Yeah, so
He's an aerial
to be
threat,
fair,
Kyle.
but dude, look, he is he's clearly an aerial threat, okay? Clearly. But he also plays for a team that's probably defending at least 70% of the time. Am I wrong? I haven't watched mines, I don't know. But we got to take everything with a grain of salt because these can be inflated if your team defends a lot. You get more opportunity for interceptions. You get more opportunity for blocks, clearances, aerials. But the aerials is pretty damn good.
I mean, think about how many bad teams there are in Europe that he's compared. That there's so many bad teams.
That's true.
This is versus center backs, just other center backs. I don't think it's just Germany.
So similar center backs, okay? Schlotterbeck, Jesus.
Aguerd from West Ham.
That's
Ethan Pinnock
and then
from
Bremer,
Brentford.
Pinnock. Those I only recognize like 3 or 4 players on this list. Yeah, no. Sepp, what a legend. So hey, if he comes back and he gets into the team, that's great. I'm happy. But he's Kwanzaa, bro. He's gonna have a tough time getting in front of Kwanzaa. And LFC Aaron says mine are second bottom as well.
Yeah. Well, somebody said he's one of the best in the Bundesliga. Like, tell me why. Help me. Like, what?
I mean, maybe he is, dude. I mean, there's a lot of good defenders in the Bundesliga, though. It can't just be Sepp Vandenberg. But do you think it's going to... He seems like another player, dude, that we sign for 7 years and then we just sell him.
He's like the new Marco Grujic, bro.
I was just going to say that, dude. He's Marco Grujic. I don't think he's going to play. I mean, let me put it this way. For a player like Jarrell Kwanzaa or Bobby Clark or McConnell or any of these guys coming through the academy to literally graduate the academy and then just start playing first team football in successive weeks. And you got Sepp Vandenberg, who's been playing European football since he was 16, and he's just loaned out every year. Like, that says something. He's not just going to get thrown into the team.
They must still see potential. But I've already said this to you. If you get loaned out more than once, you're done.
That's a valid statement. That's a valid...
If you get loaned out twice, the chances of you, unless you're an absolute demon and savage like Nat Phillips, I just don't really see it. Like, did you ever think Grujic had a chance? No.
I did, and it was... I think it was after his first loan at Hertha Berlin. He played in preseason. And I was like, okay, maybe this guy can play this year. Like, he's got the size, right? Like, why did we bring him in? It was Klopp's very first signing. Like, what are we doing? But I don't know. Then my faith got lost when it was like he went back to Berlin. Dude, we sold him to Porto. I haven't heard a damn thing about him.
I think he was playing like... I think he was doing okay. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
With him.
But the Vandenberg piece is just one of those things, dude. Unless you have just an unbelievable turn of events, you're not going to get into the team. You're not. Even if you come back in preseason, you play well, the team already has plans for you. The team already has players who are fitting in. You have Kwanzaa, you have Konate, Gomez, Van Dijk. You have all these players who have played all season. Meanwhile, you're out in Germany playing for Mainz. You're not just going to come back and say, "Hey guys, I'm here now. I'm going to step into the team." It just doesn't happen like that. So,
I
like
think it's
going back,
simple. Go ahead.
like what you
Sorry.
said, like if you're loaned out 1 year, like look at Elliott being loaned out, look at Connor Bradley being loaned out 1 year, had a great year, you're immediately back into the team and you're getting chances. Seth Vandenberg's been loaned out every single year.
He comes back to the club for like a week, and then
Yeah.
we ship him off to some other country.
Yeah, right.
Dude, there's no way. And I hope I'm wrong, because if he's as good as the people are here in the chat are saying, world class center back, then hopefully we keep him.
Yeah.
But look, Kyle, it doesn't make any sense if you think about it like logically. Sepp Vandenberg gets shipped out, gone, comes back for like 2 weeks, probably knows nobody on the team anymore,
Seriously, yeah.
right? Plays for like a week or two in these meaningless summer games, shipped off again. And this happens like 4 or 5 years in a row. And I think there was even 1 year where we recalled him and sent him somewhere else mid-season.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. So, like, could you picture somebody like that then just jumping into our lineup?
No, that's
It's
my
like, dude,
point.
we don't even care. The club doesn't even care enough about him to keep him in the country for more than like a week.
Yeah.
Of course, people are checking on his loan and his progress, and we talk to him probably constantly, but it's like, dude, we don't even have him around. He's not even around. Like,
Right.
ever. He's gone. He's gone for 50 weeks a year. Gone.
Yeah, and Dustin, to be fair, he says last year he was injured. Bringing up another loanee, Kenny G here says Klopp said he's pleased with Carvalho playing at Hull, and Carvalho, to be fair, has had a pretty decent year at Hull. So this is a test for Carvalho. If he comes back from loan next season, and he's playing, and he's not loaned out again, maybe Carvalho fits into the team. You never know. But this is a great comment from Stellar, because this is essentially what I was saying. If Vandenberg was actually that good, he'd be at the club and Kwanzaa would be loaned out. But he's not. Jarrell Kwanzaa makes his debut, and now he's like, dude, Kwanzaa is so good.
He makes it look easy. It's like calm as you like. You like mini Virgil, you know? Like,
That's
Konate is
exactly
great, but he's not calm. He's out of position quite a bit, but he's just so quick and lanky that he can get back. Kwanzaa just looks like he's just got it. He just gets it.
Right. That's a gift. That is a gift.
It is. He reminds me of Virgil. But, like, can you picture Sepp out there, Kyle? Like,
No,
me neither. And somebody said, does he have the pace to play a high line? I would imagine absolutely not. But I don't think that's as important as you think.
Dude,
because Matip is slow. I couldn't
picture any skills that Vandenberg has. I've seen him probably play 9 minutes in his career.
And it was at right wing, and he scored a screamer.
It was unbelievable. I remember that game like it was yesterday. But other than that, just nothing. What's up, Liz? Everett says, what are y'all cooking in this podcast? Dude, we've been on Sepp Vandenberg.
We're literally wasting time talking about Sepp Vandenberg. Matches like yesterday, Kyle, are the ones that feel great, but you may forget a little bit. I hope we don't forget this one. Darwin Nunez has saved us on multiple occasions this year. The brace in the second half against Newcastle yesterday. What other winners has he had? He's just I love him as a player, and I hope we keep him for a long time. He deserves to play every match in some capacity. Whether he starts and plays the whole thing or he comes on as a sub, he's part of the well-oiled machine now. Thank God for him.
Couldn't agree more. I like the determination this team has been showing this season. I heard one of the announcers say yesterday that Liverpool have 23 goals this season, or 24 now, in stoppage time. That's unbelievable.
Wait, is that real?
That's what he said yesterday.
Like a goal a match.
24. Now, it may have been in all comps. 24 goals in stoppage time is unbelievable. Okay, the team to show that determination against Nottingham Forest, that you haven't won a game at their stadium away since 1984, which is a pretty insane stat in its own right. This team is just electric. Absolutely electric. Shout out to Oyvind, who's been a member for 32 months. Is it still time for Chelsea talk, Steve? We got 5 minutes to chat about Chelsea. I can't wait.
Should we?
Let me see. Did they draw against Brentford?
I think they drew.
Then maybe we can talk about them. Let me see.
It's just unbelievable to see what's happened to them.
Where is it?
Actually, we haven't spoken since the final, have we?
Mm-mm.
You did a match reaction, though. You
I
guys
did.
want to know my thoughts on that match? One of the best feelings I've ever had as a supporter was seeing Virgil, our captain, and Diaz and Elliott fight blood, sweat, and tears, and the children just riding alongside them. It was really something to behold.
I love it.
Virgil cemented himself. We knew he's a legend. We know he's unbelievable. That performance, just literally carrying us to a trophy. He carried us. He held it down at the back. He put the ball in the net 2 times. He kept his composure. He led children, Kyle. These kids can't even drink.
I know.
Depending on where you're at in the world.
That's the best part. I want to give it.
It was unbelievable.
I want to give a quick shout out to Liverpool Football Talk. Shout out to Liverpool Football Talk, man. What a legend. What a legendary channel. But I want to share something with everyone. Okay. Hopefully we don't get kicked off the platform for this, but this is just legendary. If you guys haven't seen this video, it's a quick video. It's Chelsea related. You guys are going to love this. All right. I'm risking the channel with this, but I got to show it. I got to share it. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully we can do this.
Hello, I'm Gary Neville, and I present everything.
Dude,
now.
this is legendary.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Blue Billionaire Bottle Job. I'm here with our contestant, Todd Bowley. Hi, I'm Todd Bowley. Now, Todd, we've already lost £980 million.
I don't know what this was,
doing
but
really well. Let's see if we can get you to that billion. Here's your question. There's a 19-year-old Dutch winger who's not that good. How much do you spend on him? Is it A, get him on a free? B, loan with option to buy? C, nothing, you desperately need a striker? Or D, £135 million?
I'm going to use a lifeline and ask the audience.
Get out of my club, you wanker!
Remember, you really don't need another winger. This one is proper shite.
I'm going to go with D, £135 million, but only if he's on a financially ruinous 8-year contract.
Final answer?
D, final answer.
Congratulations, Todd. You are a blue £1 billion bottle job.
Awesome. Do I win a...
oh my God. Had to share it, dude. Had to share it.
There some time and planning went into that.
I know. I mean, that's just it must have been right after the final that they did that. They called like everyone together, like, we got to make a blue £1 billion bottle job video. Let's do it. And they threw it together quick. Legendary.
That's just so good.
Hopefully the channel doesn't get a copyright strike, because that's just good. Can whoever reviews that just realize how quality content that is for the people? Just
Well, I bet they have AI that's going to scan for,
of course,
the word copyright. So you may have just thrown yourself under the bus.
Who cares? You know what? It was worth it. It was worth it.
It doesn't matter. It's nothing there. Liverpool Football Talk says Nunez what the F. McAllister, though, wow.
I think McAllister's cross still needs the credit, dude.
Left
so
foot.
good.
How did they let him even get that off? That's the question.
Yeah.
It's how do you let him turn? I guess you're thinking he's going to just keep dribbling away from goal, but he just turns inside and looks up, nanosecond, back to his left foot, lofts in a perfectly accurate, I guess it's a cross because you're coming from the right side of the pitch, but it's almost just like a floater.
It was
and then
so
Darwin and one.
literally fadeaway header.
Yep.
Oh my God, dude. I'm it's not even the header. It's McAllister. Back to goal. Back to all of his teammates. Just glances over his right shoulder and sees the ponytail and says, I'm putting it right on that ponytail with my weaker foot. And it's just beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Absolutely beautiful. Steve, do you have any closing thoughts,
He protected the
my
ball with his
friend?
body, looked up, saw it cross in space. Yeah, that's the other thing. They were kind of just messing around with it when they had it there. They should have just cleared it. That's a good point.
They tried to counter.
I just feel like it was just really poor decision making on their part. And then just magical once a season execution on our part. The stars just aligned and we needed it. Mac is my new genie.
Nah, dude, Mac is way more technical than Genie ever was.
Mac can distribute. Genie could not distribute. Like, Genie couldn't distribute at all. Genie would look and say, okay, who is less than 10 yards from me and wide open? Okay, you're getting it.
Yeah.
And just ship it off to him. And then just score like really good, like high quality goals for you here and there. Yeah.
And look, there's no disrespect to Genie. We all know what Genie brought to the team. That man was an engine. That man was available. That man held onto the ball. But the man was not a distributor. He just wasn't.
No. He was not.
God. Steve, closing thoughts, man. What a game.
You have to win those types of matches if you want to be champions, especially of this league. It felt really good because a point's not enough anymore, Kyle. You need all three. And thank God for Darwin. That's all I'm going to say is thank God for Darwin. Because that's a tough header, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was easy.
As you're getting fouled, to put it accurately and just freeze Matt Sells like that, it's just you can't make this up.
Wait. Why do you say Matt Sells like he's an you made Matt Sells sound like he's an amazing keeper that's been in the Premier League for a decade. To freeze Matt Sells like that?
No, just freeze the keeper like that, I'm saying.
I
don't want to say Sells because it's like that's a word that means other things. So I'm just saying his full name.
I know.
Also, Matt Turner, backup keeper yesterday.
Did you see him? He was, dude. Wait. He was like this, waiting to come in, and he tapped the assistant on the shoulder. He goes, "Am I coming in?" And the assistant goes, "Hold on." He's just fiending to come in. And
I know,
no,
he was just
sorry.
like,
sit back down, Matt.
So also, it's kind of crazy because I live like 15 miles from where the New England Patriots play and the New England Revolution. The New England Revolution produced Matt Turner and then Petrovic back to back. Are they just a goalkeeping factory?
I mean, I guess. I mean, but it's not like they're producing a second string keeper.
I mean, no, Matt Turner has started plenty of games, and Petrovic is Chelsea's number one. I'm just saying, it's just ridiculous.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's good to see the MLS producing some players, right? I didn't know Petrovic came out of the New England Revolution. Didn't know that.
You didn't know who came out?
Petrovic.
Yeah, just like a few months ago or like a year ago. Like,
so
just
I
happened.
guess Todd Bowley just must be lazy.
No, yeah, Todd Bowley's like, hey, Robert Kraft, you got anybody halfway decent that you'll sell to me for way over asking price?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
135 million?
He's like,
Done.
I got this keeper. He's like 6'6". You want him? He's like, yeah.
What's his name? Petrovic. Sign him. Such a solid goalkeeper name. You know?
Petrovic. He's 24. That's all I got, man. I mean, I just want to find out what Petrovic cost. How much they paid New England for
Yeah,
him.
no. There's difference. What's his value and then what they paid for
His
him?
value is 9.
Would they pay 68?
They bought him for 14.
Okay, so almost a
In
50%. 66% markup.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's really not. But when you put it in perspective like that, it's pretty crazy. So, Spence,
So the market
what's up?
value, actually at the time, the market value was 6 million. They paid 14. So they paid 233% of his quote unquote market value. Now the market value is not always perfect, but it's at least not 130% off. Like if Mo Salah, for example, like McAllister, let's just say his market value is like 60 million.
Yeah.
He's not going to get sold for 170. That's the proportion at which Chelsea paid for Petrovic.
Right. And when you shrink it down to that scale, people are just like, oh, that's fine. But, oh, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thank you to everyone for tuning into this week's Sunday Summary. We're here every Sunday, except certain Sundays where we're not here. But big win yesterday. Big match today between United and City. And I saw a meme this morning, and it was... what the hell is the dude's name? The manages Roma right now. I'm an idiot. I can't remember.
Not Mourinho. He's gone.
Okay, Jose Mourinho. Thanks for reminding me. I could not believe I forgot that manager's name.
He's gone there.
So it was a video of Jose Mourinho dropping to his knees, and it said, me 12 minutes into the United City match, Haaland already has a hat trick, and Lisandro Martinez with a red card. And I was like, oh God, this is exactly what's going to happen. I think Man United are going to get waxed today.
I hope they don't.
I mean, well, no, I hope.
Just hang on for a draw. Or better yet, win. But the thing is, I don't want them to win. I mean, I do because I don't want City to get any points, but I also want to see Man United continue to suffer.
Well, look, you got to pick one today, Steve. You got to pick one. And
Okay,
for me,
I choose a draw.
Okay. I hope both teams lose.
Yeah. But we want Ten Hag to stay, right? So maybe I just want Man United to win. To make it so that City get 0 points from this. They get nothing from this. And we want Ten Hag to stay because he's so, what's the word? Abysmal.
Oh.
He's so awful that we hope he sticks around and keeps just turning that club into absolute dog shit. And speaking of dog shit, I just want to point out that Jadon Danns played 33 minutes of top flight ball and already has outscored Antony, who's played for a year and some change. Let's just throw that out there.
That's legendary. Tony, what's up?
He has a bigger highlight reel than Antony. 90 million Antony.
Dude. And you're not trying to be funny. You are telling the truth. I detect no lies.
No, there are no lies here.
That's
Antony
unreal.
celebrated scoring against a side that was what tier were they? 4th tier?
I don't know.
Really bad, Kyle. Celebrated. That's his only highlight of the season. He's the worst player in the league. And they have to play him because he's so expensive.
I mean, he's not the worst player in the league, but he's definitely the biggest flop in the league right now.
He probably has the worst stats of anybody that's played the amount of time he's played in that position.
Attacking, yeah, I was going to say in that position for sure.
Like even the bottom sides, those guys have produced something, right?
They,
I mean, I'm not chasing Sheffield's stats, but
wait. Does Ryan Brewster have more goals than Antony in the Premier League? Is that what we're saying? I know Tyler Dan's.
he's got nothing this year, but he's only started 11 matches.
Damn it. The Tyler Dan's comparison is so funny.
Jalen.
What did I say?
Tyler.
Why did I say Tyler Dan?
It doesn't matter. We're just gonna say Dan's. Doesn't matter.
Dan's. Jaden Dan's.
Fun fact: Ryan Brewster has never scored a Premier League goal.
Okay. And Antony, not far behind him. What does he have? Like
No,
two?
I don't think he's ever scored a Premier League goal.
Who?
Ryan Brewster.
Antony?
No, Ryan Brewster.
Ryan Brewster. I don't think he's scored in the championship. I think that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, Antony. We'll check his stats really quick.
No, but honestly, dude, and
20 matches,
facility
0
time.
goals.
Facility time says what a shout. I think that might be the best like comparison. Just dropping the hammer that Jaden Dan's has more goals, a better highlight reel than Antony does.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy, dude.
Dude,
Like
this season, he's got 25 appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists. Antony.
in the
This
Premier League?
season,
In
all
the Premier
comps.
League?
All comps.
He has nothing this season.
They don't have because he scored a goal against some scrubs, and I don't see it here.
Okay, so then it's not all comps.
So no, but it's Premier League, Champions League, EFL Cup. So maybe the FA Cup is what's missing. He must have scored in the FA Cup.
Damn.
That would make sense against a lower tier side, right?
Maybe. I mean,
And it would have to be
it's
the
not
FA
on
Cup.
there.
The
Yeah.
FA Cup, not the Carabao EFL.
Dustin says versus Newport. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Newport.
Newport. What level are they? What tier are they? Please.
Are they in the National League, dude? Are they like the 6th tier?
I think they're 4th.
So they're League 2?
4th.
Allison might have more goals and assists than Antony, dude. It's close. Can we close out the show with that? Can you pull up Allison's Premier League goals and assists? Because I think he might have like 1 goal and 3 assists or something. I need you to pull it up right now.
Figure that out, dude.
What are you talking about? You just pull up Allison's stats.
Can you hear me typing when I type?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
okay, so that's
Newport
the
County,
mic
that's right.
But the mic has been pretty good, actually.
The mic has been, I don't know what you did earlier, but it worked.
It worked.
Yes.
And I'm loud and clear. Guys,
You're
let me know. Guys that have been with us
beautiful.
from the beginning,
Loud and
first of
clear.
all, thank you.
Yes.
Um,
But yes, pull up I want to end on this because if Allison has more goals and assists than Antony,
no, he doesn't.
I think it's going to be close.
Allison's got 2. Allison's got 3 assists.
So
And
one
one
goal.
And these are league stats, right?
Right. So one goal.
Antony has 4 goals, 2 assists.
Damn it. Allison has more assists though.
Than Antony, who's played 45 games as an attacker.
That's so crazy. Oh my God.
Dude, could you imagine like scoring once every 4.5 matches? That's his average. Okay? That doesn't sound that bad when you think about it.
his average this year is 0.
I'm sorry, once every 10 matches. I'm sorry.
I was going to
Antony
say.
has played 45 matches. He has 4 goals in the Premier League.
Hey, Oyvind, take care, man. Thanks for being here.
Every 10 games, he scores a goal. That's his average. And you're right, this season, he's played 25 matches. If you don't count the FA Cup, for whatever reason, it's not listed here. 0 goals, 0 assists. What are you playing for? So what exactly are you doing out there?
He's collecting a paycheck.
It's probably a sizable one, too.
I know. He's a waste of space.
But they can't get rid of him.
No, because then you look
Surely-
bad. I dare.
No, he could go back to Ajax.
He might.
Players like that always have a chance to go back, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just can't believe that. I mean, Ten Hag clearly saw potential in Antony. He said, look, you were great at Ajax. Come with me to the Premier League, and I think you'll develop. He just hasn't. He just has not. And this is the risk you run when you go from the Eredivisie to the freaking Premier League. You know, it's just not. It's not the same.
It's a totally different world.
Oh my God. Kenny G says, until next time, love you guys. Go Reds this Thursday. Shout out to Liverpool Football Talk too, guys. Go check out that channel. I'm not sure if you're still making content or not, but I used to watch your channel a lot. Let me
Yeah, they
see.
still are.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
I would have moved him to the 8 position long ago. Steve, I'm going to end it there, man. What a stream. Thanks for being here. And we got the mic to work, which I think is the biggest plus of this stream today.
We're back.
Hell yeah.
We're back in business, ladies and gentlemen. Now I just got to
Let's
get the big
go.
boom arm to come down. You should get one of those.
What?
There's a different ways you can get them, but it's called
The boom arm. Yeah,
the
yeah,
boom
yeah.
arm. You can just attach it to your desk, and then you can move the mic wherever you want. I think you should get one of those.
I need to, but I need to get a chair first. There's a lot of stuff I need to get.
Yeah, this brand, Tonner, the brand that we have, they make one.
A boom arm one?
They just like make the boom arm, and you just slap your mic in it.
Oh, okay.
It's got like the stretchy thing that you would just slide your mic in.
Yeah. I got one of those in this one. Yeah.
Yep.
I got you. And appreciate it. Appreciate it, Football Talk. Appreciate it. You guys are great together. Good flow. Little known secret, I hate Steven. So I'm glad that it's working out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I love you.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. We're out of here. Thanks for being here, guys. And until next time, take care.